Okay, hey everybody, I thought I'd show you the progress of where I am. Welcome to Starfleet Command. Starfleet Command is here, it's a bot. I also have the USS Enterprise. The USS Enterprise will eventually integrate into here, so amongst this display you will see the other ships that Starfleet Command will control. So I am known as the Admiral. This is Starfleet Command. This is the crew of Starfleet Command. And I'm Admiral Drac. They got my name spelled wrong. I just left it. And I delegate out to them, and onward from them go to the ships, which are the other bots running on other machines. And those ships receive missions to the captain, who then evaluates it according to their crew. And then they assign tasks, mini missions to each of the crew. The crew, as subagents, goes and effectively completes those tasks, then returns the information or the report or the completed work back to the captain, who then has his acceptance criteria, which then goes back up to Starfleet Command, who have their acceptance criteria, ultimately culminating to the task being done. These are not just game characters, each of them is actually mapped to a specific role as part of a development team. So when you get onto the USS Enterprise, we have, say, Geordi, who's an engineer. We have Worf, who's on the security side, and we have Captain Picard, who heads up that whole team. There's Deanna Troi and all of them as well. For now, we're working with the Starfleet Command characters and working on getting Starfleet autonomous, so that then we can have ships and other teams on other devices and outward from there. Credit to GUI for the idea of putting the whole Star Trek thing to it. Credit to Bullish for all of the info on the systems and help me get some cooler things set up, allowing me to play here. So let me just show you some quick things. As you see, this is the crew. These are all sub-agents, autonomous, and can be assigned, tracked, communicated with outside of the OpenClaw gateway. So first things first, there is the terminal. If we just open this up, you see these are all the missions that have been done so far. We have 25 all done. We have no active missions. And you can go into subspace comms. So this is where you see the heartbeat returns, everything that you would normally see in the OpenClaw interface in the gateway. This is just running on a local setup here, and just kind of building this to have a little more fun with it. So you can come in here and you can chat. You can see current missions. If you change the to the different subagents, it will just show you their relevant tasks or missions. It will also zoom in on their node, and from there you can see the different things that are connected to them. As they do more within the system, these will grow. So here's a session. Here was a drill that I ran, and here was another drill. So you can, and what was this one? That's just standby. That might be an old one. Anyway, so we have this visual way to kind of fly through to different crew members and get a sense for what they're working on. You can see these more sessions and more drills as I work on the system, right? So, and then when you click the Admiral, you get to view all the different agents with all their different connected data. So as they do more things and collect more data and store more data away, you will see these nodes grow and expand out, and you'll be able to isolate individual ones so that you can get into the context of what that bot's been working with, what it's saved, what it's, you know, what it's all about. So that's kind of this system here. We'll close that down or leave it open, whatever. We'll put the logs. So in here, it's just more logging. The completed. See, this matches over there. Oh, I didn't show you this. Also, you know, when you're over here, just like we can select certain people, you can just locate a mission as well. So, you know, we can go to the Admiral's view and we can see everything. Fly around, see different missions and stuff. So I didn't show that. Anyway, go to the log, pull the log up. We can see all that same sort of mission data, all the different completed ones if they're pending and so on. We can come in here and go to crew, and I'm just going to double check the scores. Yep, they're all updated. So this is a scoring system so that in our case, Starfleet Command can monitor the overall work output of the admirals and ensure that we have a functioning, efficient board of directors sort of setup. Activity, this is just all the different events and things that are being tracked just for logging. Intel, this is for a feature that I'm working on coming up. And then the protocol, this is what everybody's used to, heartbeat files, memory files, MD files. You can come in here and graphically edit all that stuff now. So that's kind of that stuff. Deep Space Nine is a feature I'm working on for myself where I can... Oh. Let's go back. It's broken, obviously. It's a... Oh, of course. Let me just do a quick reset. That was weird. Anyway, it's a feature I'm working on for myself to do from prompt to deployment demo apps or concept ideas for POCs and things like that. So that's what the Deep Space Nine project is. It's broke now, apparently, so I won't show you that anymore. That's kind of it. Oh yeah, this little panel. So this panel is the beginning of what will be a larger system. This is the Stellar Cartography, this whole thing here that I'm using. Whoop. It's just the table of contents for it, right? It's the legend. But I'm trying to build a system where, you know, we've got this nice, elegant panel system that I can customize and decide to put, but it sticks to the rails, right? And then depending on where it is, I can tuck it away. And well, that's probably a bad place to put it. I got to move this. This will be the talking captain. So whichever, or admiral rather, that you're talking to is speech bubbles and audio and that sort of thing. Keeping track of token usage down here. Just a little bit of metadata, some audio settings that I'm working on, and yeah, there's shortcut keys and everything for all this stuff too. So I can't remember them all. No, whoops. Yeah, that wouldn't make sense. Anyway, there's some cool stuff happening for keyboard shortcuts. Make it really easy on myself. Oh, I didn't even show you the coolest part. Jeez. I can come in here and assign a mission as the admiral and have it delegated out, and you'll see it all in real time. How did I even show you this? So here's all the completed ones. So let's just go for it and say, I need to run a full drill with all crew. Testing, sub agent deploy, and response. Let's just go with that. Transmit. So I'll go over here to missions, and hopefully it's not going to make a liar of me, and you will be able to see. Oh, incoming transmission, that's that sound. So if we go back here. Yep, there we go. So here we go. This is OpenClaw doing its automations. You can see all the alerting, real time. It's setting up the different connections, the data connections between the different missions and the different crew members. And so now you can see we have a whole bunch of active ones. So everybody's running a drill. We got Shelby, Ross, and the crew running drills, right? There's 5 active drills, these ones here. We can go see what they all are. So this is an active drill. Oh, things are happening. Yeah, I gotta kind of not touch it while it's doing things because it does things really well. So there we go. There's all those drills have been run. So there's our data now. This is the data that lives within the context of the work and the conversation. Oh, more things. Here we go. Just assigned something else to Shelby. Warp core is doing something with warp core. Agent Shelby. I'll have to look into that. I'm working on currently getting descriptive text in for what each task actually is. I gotta presently go look it up kind of in an ugly way. Anyway, so there you are, everybody. This is what it looks like as the admiral of a Starfleet command, and the goal is to connect it to the other bot and have a ship here where I can click and switch between Starfleet command and my USS Enterprise so that I can effectively switch between computers that I'm using. Anyway, there you have it. That's Starfleet Command. I'm going to try to This thing's a bit of a monster, so oh, they're doing things. See, Starfleet's working. I'm just going to leave it alone and not touch stuff right now. So there you have it. There you have it. That is Starfleet command. There's all the convo history. It's integrated with the gateway, with OpenClaw. Oh, let's do more stuff. So anyway, when I set this on task, I can set any mission to it. So this could be content creation. This can be doing stuff with infrastructure on the server. It could be doing a whole batch of different things. And I have my autonomous crew hard at work. So there's your demo. I hope you enjoy.